On this video, I compared the GTS3M and the GAN 354M. Let's see how they compare. Alright, first up we have the MoYu GTS3M. This is MoYu's third iteration of its GTS line. There are a lot of things about this puzzle to cover, so let's start with the specs. It's 56 millimeters, it weighs 92 grams, it was released June 28th, 2018, and you can get it for $34.95 on speedcubeshop.com, link in the description. So let's start by pointing out the obvious. It's stickerless. I don't believe there's going to be a stickered version release of this puzzle. Additionally, it has subtle ridges to enhance grip. Its tensionings are pretty customizable, and I'll be going into the dual adjustment system in a bit. Corner cutting is easily at the 45-degree mark, and you're probably able to go past it with slight effort. Obviously, your personal adjustments may or may not improve the corner cutting. Personally, I feel this puzzle turns incredibly well, and I should make note, I lubed it with solar and set it on its force setting. Again, I'll explain in a bit. Also, the magnets are incredibly strong and easily rival the GAN 356 RSM quality. As much as I enjoyed this cube, I'm equally as excited to talk about the dual adjustment system, so let's get down to it. You'll notice right away that these centers have pretty large lips. It kind of reminds me of the Cyclone Boys G3 Fei Chi, only they flip up. As you can see, there's virtually no chance this piece pops. Also, it creates a lot of piece stability. Lastly, here's the dual adjustment system that I'll need to show you once the puzzle's put back together. The edge piece consists of 3 pieces, where the double torpedo edge stock is fitted within 2 pieces. You'll make note that the magnets are wedged into these magnet slots built into the piece. I like that. The corner consists of 4 pieces to include that corner stock. Like the edge stock, it's fitted within the corner piece structure. There are also magnet slots for easy magnet placement. Down here at the base, you'll notice it has the anti-twist design, and there's a track built into it for the edge stock. Basically, more piece stability. Lastly, there are grooves all around the corner for better lube distribution. Alright, let's talk about that new dual adjustment system. So a cord typically consists of screws, spacers, springs, and an axis. With the dual adjustment system, you're able to adjust the wheelbase and elasticity independently. So there are 8 settings that can be clicked into place using this tool, and I've personally landed on the 4th setting. In my opinion, the GTS3M is an incredibly stable and smooth puzzle to solve with. It's not the quietest puzzle, but it's pretty quiet when solving. Out of the box, it felt a little bit dry, but this puzzle responds very well to some lube. I personally recommend solar lube because it slows it down just slightly. The sculpted ridges on the puzzle are very subtle, and I do like the way they feel. I actually find that I miss them when I solve other stickerless puzzles. I highly recommend this puzzle, and I feel like it would become a main to most people who spend a little time with it. With that said, on to the GAN 354M. Next up, we have the GAN 354M. This is the new 54mm stickerless puzzle from GAN. I wasn't massively impressed when I unboxed it, but I've since set it up to my liking. There's a lot to cover, so let's start with the specs. It's 54mm, it weighs 79.4 grams, it was released July 9th, 2018, and you can get it for $39.95 on speedcubeshop.com, link in the description. First off, this puzzle really does feel smaller in my hands. Contrary to what I said in my unboxing, I didn't really notice it until I switched from the GTS3M. Going into the tensionings, they are pretty customizable because of the GES V3 system. I'll go into it more later. Corner cutting is easily at the 45-degree mark, and you're able to go past it with virtually no effort. This cube was absolutely built for corner cutting. This puzzle turns great. I had to slow it down from where it originally came from stock. It was far too loose and unstable given the lack of magnetic strength. Visually speaking, this puzzle is out of this world. With its seamless piece design, extremely vibrant colors, probably equally as exciting is the GES V3, so let's check it out. First off, I love the sculpted center caps. They are so sleek. The caps are also fitted over the piece with 4 corner pegs for a tight fit. Unlike the GTS3M, you can put the GES right on, and I'll go into the GES more in a bit. Okay, as far as the edge is concerned, can I just give GAN some credit? Their attention to detail is out of this world. From the exposed magnets to the honeycomb body that covers the top and bottom of the piece, it also has an amazing seamless cap. Lastly, the edge stock is built into the entire backside of the piece and is incredibly secure. There was an enormous amount of thought that was put into this piece. So lastly, the corner, like the edge, is a masterpiece. Only difference is that the honeycomb design is all around the entire piece, as well as the corner stock. Lastly, here at the base, you'll notice that it has the anti-twist design, and there is a track built into it for the edge stock, just like the GTS3M, for more piece stability. Alright, so let's talk about the GES version 3. There are only 4 different nuts versus the 7 options version 2 gave us. Personally, I felt like the red and orange settings were pretty irrelevant, but one could make an argument for white. If the elasticity is the same from version 2, the purple is the loosest at 3N, the blue is at 3.5N, the green is at 4.1N, and the yellow is at 4.7N. For those of you who don't know, N is the force. I'm personally using the yellow because I like this puzzle a little bit more on the stiff side. I encourage anyone who gets this puzzle to try all the different options to find out what fits best. So here's what I like about the GAN 354M. I like that it's small and fits more comfortably in my hand. This will absolutely be my one-handed main when I start getting more into that. For those of you out there who love buttery smooth cubes, this one's for you. I absolutely love the attention to detail and also that it's stickerless. As for its magnetic strength, it just doesn't cut it for me. I prefer stronger magnets, and this felt like a bit of a downgrade from the Air SM. For a lot of you out there, this is a total main killer, but for me, it's not quite cutting it. So which puzzle's my personal main? I gotta go with the GTS3M. I love everything about this puzzle, and it fits my style perfectly. With that said, both of these puzzles are absolutely main-worthy and should be at the top of everyone's list of must-buys. So which puzzle fits your style more? I'd love to hear your thoughts below in the comments. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell to be notified on upcoming videos. I try to post multiple videos each week. Hit that like button if you found this video helpful. Also, comment any additional thoughts or questions below. Until next time, happy cubing.